Meet Carrie, a piano teacher. She believes sight reading is an important skill, but doesn't have time to organize all her materials by level. She teaches students online and in person, so she needs something that works for both. Meet Janet, important skill, but doesn't have time to but struggles with note reading. Janet spends all her time working on assigned music, so she never really practices her sight reading skills, which need improvement. Without sight reading materials at home, she doesn't know where to start. Now there's a solution. Introducing NoteQuest, now with 2 sections. Play Note Class, already a flashcard favorite for note reading. It can also hear you play. NoteFit, our new addition, is the perfect tool for daily sight reading fitness. Find plenty of curated exercises and composed music excerpts, with new music being added regularly. Watch how easy it is to practice NoteFit. Tap Start to practice with the metronome, or tap Listen to play along with the app. Earn a badge for every day that you practice and even unlock fun printable prizes. There's something for everyone. Practice NoteFit daily and watch your sight reading skills level up in no time. It's never been easier or more fun. Download NoteQuest at the App Store today. Meet Carrie, a piano teacher. She believes sight reading is an important skill, but doesn't have time to organize all her materials by level. She teaches students online and in person, so she needs something that works for both. Meet Janet. She's a good piano student, but struggles with note reading. Janet spends all her time working on assigned music, so she never really practices her sight reading skills, which need improvement. Without sight reading materials at home, she doesn't know where to start. Now there's a solution. Introducing NoteQuest, now with 2 sections. Play Note Class, already a flashcard favorite for note reading. It can also hear you play. NoteFit, our new addition, is the perfect tool for daily sight reading fitness. Find plenty of curated exercises and composed music excerpts, with new music being added regularly. Watch how easy it is to practice NoteFit. Tap Start to practice with the metronome, or tap Listen to play along with the app. Earn a badge for every day that you practice and even unlock fun printable prizes. There's something for everyone. Practice NoteFit daily and watch your sight reading skills level up in no time. It's never been easier or more fun. Download NoteQuest at the App Store today. Meet Carrie, a piano teacher. She believes sight reading is an important skill, but doesn't have time to organize all her materials by level. She teaches students online and in person, so she needs something that works for both. Meet Janet. She's a good piano student, but struggles with note reading. Janet spends all her time working on assigned music, so she never really practices her sight reading skills, which need improvement. Without sight reading materials at home, she doesn't know where to start. Now there's a solution. Introducing NoteQuest, now with 2 sections. Play Note Class, already a flashcard favorite for note reading. It can also hear you play. NoteFit, our new addition, is the perfect tool for daily sight reading fitness. Find plenty of curated exercises and composed music excerpts, with new music being added regularly. Watch how easy it is to practice NoteFit. Tap Start to practice with the metronome, or tap Listen to play along with the app. Earn a badge for every day that you practice and even unlock fun printable prizes. There's something for everyone. Practice NoteFit daily and watch your sight reading skills level up in no time. It's never been easier or more fun. Download NoteQuest at the App Store today. Meet Carrie, a piano teacher. She believes sight reading is an important skill, but doesn't have time to organize all her materials by level. She teaches students online and in person, so she needs something that works for both. Meet Janet. She's a good piano student, but struggles with note reading. Janet spends all her time working on assigned music, so she never really practices her sight reading skills, which need improvement. Without sight reading materials at home, she doesn't know where to start. Now there's a solution. Introducing NoteQuest, now with 2 sections. Play Note Class, already a flashcard favorite for note reading. It can also hear you play. NoteFit, our new edition, is the perfect tool for daily sight reading fitness. Find plenty of curated exercises and composed music excerpts, with new music being added regularly. Watch how easy it is to practice NoteFit. Tap Start to practice with the metronome, or tap Listen to play along with the app. Earn a badge for every day that you practice and even unlock fun printable prizes. There's something for everyone. Practice NoteFit daily and watch your sight reading skills level up in no time. It's never been easier or more fun. Download NoteQuest at the App Store today. Meet Carrie, a piano teacher. She believes sight reading is an important skill, but doesn't have time to organize all her materials by level. She teaches students online and in person, so she needs something that works for both. Meet Janet. She's a good piano student, but struggles with note reading. Janet spends all her time working on assigned music, so she never really practices her sight reading skills, which need improvement. Without sight reading materials at home, she doesn't know where to start. Now there's a solution. Introducing NoteQuest, now with 2 sections. Play Note Class, already a flashcard favorite for note reading. It can also hear you play. NoteFit, our new edition, is the perfect tool for daily sight reading fitness. Find plenty of curated exercises and composed music excerpts, with new music being added regularly. Watch how easy it is to practice NoteFit. Tap Start to practice with the metronome, or tap Listen to play along with the app. Earn a badge for every day that you practice and even unlock fun printable prizes. There's something for everyone. Practice NoteFit daily and watch your sight reading skills level up in no time. It's never been easier or more fun. Download NoteQuest at the App Store today. Meet Carrie, a piano teacher. She believes sight reading is an important skill, but doesn't have time to organize all her materials by level. She teaches students online and in person, so she needs something that works for both. Meet Janet. She's a good piano student, but struggles with note reading. Janet spends all her time working on assigned music, so she never really practices her sight reading skills, which need improvement. Without sight reading materials at home, she doesn't know where to start. Now there's a solution. Introducing NoteQuest, now with 2 sections. Play Note Class, already a flashcard favorite for note reading. It can also hear you play. NoteFit, our new edition, is the perfect tool for daily sight reading fitness. Find plenty of curated exercises and composed music excerpts, with new music being added regularly. Watch how easy it is to practice NoteFit. Tap Start to practice with the metronome, or tap Listen to play along with the app.
Hello, good evening from Malaysia. I'm Sherilyn here of Share the Music. Thank you for tuning in. Now please do me a favor and like this video and share it out to your music teacher friends. They want to know, they will definitely want to know what I'm going to share about tonight. Tonight here in Malaysia, and good morning elsewhere, or good afternoon wherever you are. So it'll be great if you can share with me, where are you tuning in from? What kind of music teacher are you? Are you a general music teacher? Are you a freelance music teacher? Or you teach a specific instrument? That will be all good to know. So please leave all that in the comment section. I'm very excited about tonight. I can't wait to have my guest joining me in a bit. All right. So this evening, I'll be presenting NoteQuest. Actually, it's an app review. And I like the app. Actually, I was given the chance to test out the app, and it's great. It's really great. Okay, I can see some people are asking me where to watch this. Oh dear, okay. Hang on, whoever is that, hang on. It'll be good if you can help me share out this video to your profiles. Your music teacher friends will definitely want to know about what I'm sharing tonight, and there's a very special event happening at the end of this video. You don't want to miss it. There will be a free giveaway if you have an iOS device. You would want to try your luck. No, it's a lucky draw. You're gonna try your luck to get an annual subscription to NoteQuest. I believe is the NoteFit exercise, which you will get. So if you're a music teacher tuning in, please let me know where are you from and what do you do? Do you teach piano only? Do you teach general music? Are you teaching a specific instrument? That would be nice to know in the comment section. So give me a moment to settle all this in. Okay. There's a nice amount of people. I'm still waiting to start. Okay, I'm going to start sharing a screen here so that you can see what I'm going to do. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Sherilyn of Share the Music. In this live video session, I'm going to do an app review of NoteQuest. I was recently approached by the founder of NoteQuest. Her name is Grace, and she was kind enough to let me try her app. And I thought it's wonderful, and I decided that I will share it on during my live video sessions, like as I always do on Wednesday evenings here in Malaysia. So for those of you who are, if you own iOS device like an iPhone or iPad, it'll be good to know what this app has to offer. All right, so let me continue meanwhile. And don't forget to like and follow my page so that you will get live video notifications. So you won't miss it. It will appear on your feed. Okay, so don't forget to follow my page. That will be good. And let's continue a little bit. So let me introduce Miss Grace Lee. She's a piano teacher, like myself. I'm also a piano teacher, and she's the founder of NoteQuest, and she will be joining me soon after I'm done with my review. She will join me live from California, if I'm not wrong. So Grace, correct me if I'm wrong about where you're from. Okay. I'm going to admit her now. She's joining me, but she will not show her face yet. Yeah, I don't think she will show her face yet, but good. She is ready to join me anytime later. So, as I said, NoteQuest is founded by a piano teacher, and that's Miss Grace Lee, and NoteQuest is one of the fastest growing apps focused on sight reading. So if you're a teacher and you are struggling with teaching your students how to sight read, and you would like to give them an all-rounded experience when it comes to sight reading, NoteQuest is the app for you. So a little bit more about Grace. She hopes to harness the power of technology to put fun and simplicity back into sight reading practice. That I have to agree. When I was using the app, I found it so simple. And I specifically like the note selector feature, which is available on the app. So I'll show it to you later. And Grace is also featured in Leila V's blog, 88 Piano Keys, Audio Kit, Better Practice, Music Educators Resources. And her app is also named as one of the top piano apps in the educational app store. And the very last line, this statement here, which I really, really like, is that she believes that apps are tools, not teachers. I totally agree with that. So if you are a teacher and you believe that apps are just tools, they cannot replace you, please give this statement a like, okay? That will be awesome. And moving on. Okay, hang on. So what is NoteQuest? As mentioned earlier, it is a sight reading app, and I'm very sure that you will love it because I love it too. Okay, so, and these are the features of NoteQuest. Primarily, there are about 3 main areas in NoteQuest, but the 2 main areas that you should know is Note Class and Note Fit. In Note Class, it focuses on teaching and drilling the students on landmark notes. Very shortly, I will show you what is these landmark notes about. And to play the exercise or to use the exercise, there are 3 main ways. You can either use real piano or MIDI. Okay, I think of this as 2 components because real piano is where your iPad or your iPhone picks up the sound of your piano through the device microphone. Whereas MIDI is a USB MIDI connection. And in virtual piano, that's the on-screen keyboard feature on the iPad screen or on your iPhone screen. But I think it's probably much better on an iPad screen because it's larger. And in Note Class, there is this note selector, which can help you customize your pitch exercises. And this is the one that I love about the app because I could easily create an exercise in less than 10 seconds. I think 10 seconds is all you need just to create the customized exercises. And the second part of NoteQuest is Note Fit. It features a few sets of sight reading exercises. Currently, there are exercises for piano and string instruments, which include violin, viola, and cello. And from what I heard, voice and flute exercises are coming up soon, as well as rhythm exercises, which are premiering at the end of this year. So I can't wait to see how this app will expand and how it will grow. And other cool features of the app includes creating multiple profiles, and there's also statistics for both Note Class and Note Fit, and a reward feature as well. So, before I forget, you will want to pay very close attention to this part. I am having a NoteQuest giveaway. Grace was so kind to sponsor 2 annual subscriptions, and I believe it's subscriptions for NoteFit. Perhaps Grace will correct me later if I'm wrong about it. And so to take part in this giveaway, please stay tuned to the end of this live video session so that the Google Form link will be live. All right. And now, are you ready? If you are ready, give me some more thumbs up so that I know that you are ready, because I'm going to check out. We are going to check out very quickly. We're going to check it out, the app. very, very soon. So give your thumbs up so that I know you are ready. And Grace is in the comment section. I see her there. So I'm going to start sharing my screen from the iPad. Give me a moment. All right. If you can see my iPad, please give me another like so that I know you can see well. If you can hear me well, also that another thumbs up will be good. All right. Okay. So make sure you can see, you can hear. Okay, I'm seeing all the thumbs. All right, I'm going into NoteQuest now. Oops. Okay, so this is the main page of NoteQuest. Okay, the main menu of NoteQuest. All right, so as I mentioned earlier, two main features are Note Class and Note Fit. So I'm going into Note Class. As you see here, Note Class, and there's a subtitle to it, Notes and Intervals. So you can tell that it's focused on pitch and intervals. And in Note Fit is on short pieces or short excerpts, sight reading. Okay, and in the bottom, there are three icons. You can see there, profile. So I can type my name in. And there's also the stats. So there are statistics for your usage in Note Class and Note Fit. And once you earn badges, you will open up prizes actually. So I think Grace can explain a bit more about it later on when she joined me. And please feel free to comment or ask questions about the app while I show you how it works. And in the info section, there is a very, very good help section here which can help you troubleshoot some issues if you have with the app. So unless none of these answers your question, it will be good to contact Grace and her team. Okay, there's a link there. As far as I can tell you, both Grace and her team, they are very responsive towards any customer issues because they're an independent app. Okay, they're not like those big corporation apps types. Okay, so you have to forgive Grace if she can't get back to you quickly, but I think she does her best in any way. And if you think her app is good, please give her app a review. Okay, please give her app a review. And in the info about friends of NoteQuest, it tells you that Grace didn't do this all on her own. She has friends who help her as well to come up with the material for her app. And okay, the other important section that you should also note is the MIDI section. So you can connect to the app with your Bluetooth keyboard if you have one. You can enable it here. And under instrument, this particular section is for Note Fit. And I will show you later how it will look like. So specifically, when you are choosing any of this instrument, is to display different sight reading exercises for those instruments. So you make sure you select the instrument first. Okay, and then of course piano mode, this is the built version of the app. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to continue with Note Class. I'm going to show you Note Class. So Note Class is only for keyboard drills or piano keyboard drills, and as I mentioned earlier, you can use it three ways, even though there are two modes. So real piano is the device will detect the sound of your instrument through microphone, and you can also connect your device via USB MIDI. And the virtual piano is the on-screen keyboard. So for now, I will show you the virtual piano, and later on I will show you the responsiveness with MIDI and or real piano. Okay, I will, if time is forgiving, I will do it a bit longer, but yeah, never mind. So virtual piano. So the moment you and after you select your piano mode, you will see a couple of slides which explains about landmark notes. And I think here in Malaysia, probably not many teachers know about landmark notes, but if you do use landmark notes, anybody who is tuning in, please give a thumbs up if you use landmark notes. Because personally, I don't know many teachers who use landmark notes, and the last time I heard about landmark notes was probably during my first degree study, so that was probably the last time I heard about landmark notes. So it was very intriguing to find that, oh, this app uses landmark notes, and that's very interesting because it's a very different strategy of handling sight reading or teaching sight reading. So I saw a couple of likes there. So I guess you do use landmark notes. So so on the second slide, it introduces you to the first 3 landmark notes, which are very important, and they are all situated in the middle C position. So your student will have to recognize middle C, treble G on the right pinky, and bass F on your left pinky. So thumbs and pinky, I think these are very good landmarks and very easy to remember because it involves the thumb and pinkies only. Alright, and the next level up after that will be recognizing 3 different octaves of C. So the middle C, the treble high C, and also the bass C. Okay, and it's suggested here, I think, if I'm not wrong, I think it's in this slide here, it's suggested that you get your students to use their middle finger curved like this, and you get them to play. Okay, I think that helps instead of using too many fingers around the keyboard. And the highest level, or I would say the hardest level for students to recognize more landmark notes, are actually the 5 Cs. Okay, so middle C, and then 1 octave apart and another octave. So it's total 5 Cs to recognize on the keyboard. So for each of these landmark note level, I would say, there are exercises for each of them. So I will show you the first landmark notes exercise, which involves the middle C, the bass F, and treble G. So I will use, as I mentioned earlier, I will be using the virtual screen. So you can see time is ticking. If you can hear it, please like, because I want to be sure that you can hear the sound of the app. That was fast, 15 seconds. Okay, I'll do that again in case you miss it. So I'm using the virtual piano now, the on-screen piano. If you can hear it, give a like. So it's very fast, it's very responsive. And after that, you can just level up to the next one. So from this point on, I'm gonna show you with the mic, the real piano mode, okay? I believe, okay. I'll go to the second level now. Okay, probably I should go back and change the mode. Okay, I have changed to real piano mode now and going to level 2. So the app will ask you to play your middle C so that it will detect the sound of the instrument. Hang on. Okay, I think it's because I'm sharing this app on Zoom, so there's some complications with the microphone. So I'm just going to use my USB straight away, because normally this is not how you should use the app. Okay, I'm using a very unconventional way to connect this on Zoom, so that may have interfered, but I can assure you it works. Okay, the real piano definitely works. Okay, that is USB. Oops. So I have connected via USB. I think it's a bit loud. Yeah. Okay. So that was the second landmark note, the one which involves 3 octaves of C's. Okay. And okay, so that was the landmark notes. And after completing all 3 levels, there is a mix. Okay, there's an exercise mix for all those landmark notes in level 4. So if you want to give this app a try, you can download, because all these landmark note exercise are free. Okay, if you haven't decided to subscribe yet, you can try it, as the landmark notes exercise are free. So Grace, confirm that with me in the comment section. That will be wonderful. So I will show that now. This is the mix. Oops. What's happening? Okay, this is giving me problems, this connection. Okay, it's working now. Yeah. Won't detect the high C. Everything else was fine. Okay, but you get the drift. Okay, so this also tells you should probably not use this on Zoom like I do. In case you're wondering, I'm using Zoom to broadcast the app, so that's causing some complications here, some technical complications. Okay, perhaps I will try a different way of broadcasting the sound. I probably don't need this. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna remove some equipment. USB is still attached, so give me a moment. I'm gonna increase the sound here. Okay, the most important part I think that you should know is the note class part. Okay, and it has 5 different levels. So the level 1 is middle C notes. It's quite a long exercise. I think this is about a minute long, so this can engage your student for quite a bit. Okay, that's a bit long for my demonstration, but you get the idea. And I think you can hear. Yeah, oh, Grace, I can skip. I see. Okay, so that's the special thing about the note class. And the favorite part, my most favorite part about the app is note selector. Okay, as you can see here, you can customize exercise in create new. So for example, if my student is not good in maybe C position but left hand notes, so I can select the notes like this. Okay, I hope you can hear it. Okay, I select the notes and I save it. Okay, and I can give it a name. I can give this exercise a name like so. So I'm saving it here as middle C left hand exercise. So when I save it and you go to select level, and you will see your customized exercise there. So like I mentioned earlier, it takes you less than 10 seconds to customize the exercise. So now when I go into the exercise, Your student can play it for 30 seconds. So everything on the left hand. Okay, that's it for note selector. So I think it's wonderful, and if I'm not wrong, you can even select, okay, if you look at up here, there is sharp and flat, so you can actually select sharp notes, and then when you select flat, you will get flat notes as well. So this is the beauty of the note selector. You can use it to assess your student, you can use it to further drill specific areas of, you know, sight reading notes, certain position notes perhaps. So this is very useful. And under note class, there's also this interval exercise. Currently, there are exercises for seconds and thirds. So this will help students to familiarize with intervals of seconds and thirds, like so. They are pretty long, these exercises, as you can see. It's about 2 minutes long. And just like what Grace mentioned earlier in the comments, we can skip it, okay? If the question, student can't figure it out, we can skip. Yeah, you can press the skip on the top right. Okay. So that is for seconds. And there's also hints as well. If your student is not sure, they can tap on the hint button and it will flash the note for you there, A, B. So A, B on the right hand, and then so on and so forth. Oops. So it doesn't penalize you for playing it wrong. As long as you don't get the note right, it will not proceed to the next question. So I think that's a very encouraging element of such an exercise, because we don't want to fault our students for playing wrong notes. So if they didn't get it right, they can just try again, or they can press the hint button to help along with the learning. Okay, so that's note class. So what I've shown you so far is everything in note class: landmark notes, note class, note selector, and interval exercises. All are under note class. Okay? If there's any questions about this, feel free to comment about it. And please stay tuned for the free giveaway at the end if you have just joined in. Okay, there is a free giveaway happening at the end of this video, so please stay on. And very shortly, I'm going to show you Note Fit. So Note Fit is the sight reading component of NoteQuest, and it features sets of sight reading exercises. If I'm not wrong, there are about 20 exercises in one set. Okay, Grace can confirm that as well. So as you can see here, it will ask you, what instrument will you play? And so currently in NoteFit, there are 4 instruments, exercises that you can choose from: piano, violin, viola, and cello. So let me go into the piano part and tap next. So give me a moment to adjust something here. Okay. Alright, so in NoteQuest and the Note Fit that I mentioned just now, it's all about sight reading. As you can see here at the top, there are 2 tabs available: sight reading, which you are looking at now, and rhythm, which is coming soon. According to Grace, rhythm exercises are coming up at the end of this year. So if you do purchase a lifetime license or perhaps an annual subscription, any upgrades that comes along with the app, you get it. Okay, any upgrades that comes along with the app, you will get it. And okay, so I'm going to show you the sight reading exercise, and it's free, so you can try out NoteFit beginner level for free. And I can assure you it's very good, because I actually tried this with my students last Saturday at my studio work. So I actually had a student who forgot to bring his piano books. I'm sure that happens to you sometimes. If that happens to you sometimes, please give a thumbs up. If your students sometimes forget to bring their piano books for some reason. So I was like, okay, he didn't bring it, but there, I have NoteQuest. So let's make use of that for 30 minutes. And I assure you, this section, NoteFit, it's not only just suitable for beginners, but overall for NoteQuest, it's also suitable for transfer students. If you teach transfer students, you will know what I mean, because typically transfer students have problems with sight reading or rhythm normally. At least for me. If you resonate with me about transfer students, type a yes in the comment, like, yes, I have problems with transfer students too, that kind of thing. It will be nice to know that there are teachers out there who also have this kind of issue as well. And I can assure you, the NoteFit part of NoteQuest might actually solve some of your problems, because this sight reading feature is power packed with very, very special tools. So I will show you the beginner level A first. So it shows you a card. Okay, card 1 at the bottom right, you will see A1. And that tells you this is the first exercise of 20 cards for beginners level. And at the top right corner, you will see this ribbon button. It's like a bookmark. And I will show you in a while what's the purpose of this. Okay, so the student can follow the fingering. I mean, that's advisable as well. And you, the teacher, will guide them into the reading. Okay, so they will put their right hand on the piano and play. And when I did this with my student last week, I also made him count, because most of the time I find students with sight reading problems also have rhythm counting problems as well. So they can follow and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, and these are the other exercises, and it goes, okay, you will realize it goes by landmark for sure. So middle C is one of the landmark notes. So by the time your student is well drilled in note class, they should be able to recognize these notes as the landmark notes, and they can read by interval, even if they don't know how to read the next note, or they do not know how to name the next note. But I would suggest in lesson, aside from just getting them to play, read and play, get them to say the name of the notes out as well. So now you see here, I just tap on the screen and something special just happened. So when I tap on anywhere on the screen, or the white part of the screen, you will notice that it turned out gray, and there's a listen button. So what you can do is you can actually tap on listen. Okay, I wonder if you can hear that, and I wonder if I should try to put back this audio feature. Okay, I think I can, so that you can hear the playback. I believe you will be able to hear it. So give me a moment. But you saw some magic there, I think. Okay, I'm going to play that again. I touch the screen and I press the listen button. So you will see that there is this tiny dot at the top of the exercise, and it's actually flashing the beat. Okay, so these are all the exercises in beginners level, and there's also suggestions changing fingering as well. So this is a little bit boring for me now because it's a beginner's level, but I will show you what you will see in other levels. Okay, like now here in beginners plus level 1, which goes by steps. Okay, so I'll tap the screen again, and what Grace advised me when we were talking about the app is that she encourages her student to audiate the excerpt by listening first. Okay, so I'll press the listen button. All right. So did you hear that? Did you hear that loud and clear? If you did, please give me another thumbs up so that I know you heard that. So basically the app played back what is written in the excerpt. So that is the audiation part, or you can use this listen tool to check if your student has played it correctly. And this is especially for your students. So if you don't use this in class, your student can most definitely use this as a tool for sight reading practices at home. You can set exercises for them at home. So that's where the bookmark button icon on the top right corner is very useful. So you can tap on it, okay, and it becomes sky blue, neon blue color. And when you tap on the screen, and at the bottom there is this button for review flag cards only. So that's the flag. So the bookmark button I mentioned is actually the flag. So when you enable it, your student will only see this exercise. Okay, so I can't swipe anymore. So to disable it, I just press that button again, and I can continue to flag more exercises which I think is suitable for my student. So when I tap on the screen and press the review flag cards, yeah, so this can be the main focus of your students' home practice if they have the device and if they do purchase the app as well. So I think it's highly encouraged that students subscribe to this app. You know, once they get the hang of the sight reading, all good. Okay, so that's the function of the flag, which according to Grace, not many people notice, not many teachers realize it either. Okay, and a little bit more on higher levels, and this is the kind of exercises you will see. Let me try again the 3 buttons. I didn't finish explaining it. So you can actually, the start button in the middle is actually the metronome. So after getting your student to read the music for a bit before playing, you can actually press the start button, and there will be metronome cues as well, and the numbers will flash on the screen so that your student will play on time. Yeah, and if you think that it is too fast, okay, if your students find this exercise too fast, the metronome is too fast, tap the screen again and tap on tempo, and this is where you can adjust. Okay, so this is the wonderful part. You can train your student to sight read slow, and you can use the same exercise to get your student to play fast as well. So many uses for this. Okay, the listening button, you can listen before playing, and you can listen after playing, and you can also play listen and then tap the listen button and play together with the app. So I think this is a very sophisticated sight reading tool. Okay, it's not often that you will see this kind of features in other apps. And Grace, being the music teacher, the piano teacher that she is, she will know what teachers need. Okay, all the more you should support this app because it's made by a teacher. Okay, so So this is pretty much all, and I'll show you a bit on advanced level sight reading exercises. And they are 8 measures long, 8 bars long. And it tells you the speed, and it even tells you the dynamics, some pedal markings, and it even tells you the composer. So if I'm not mistaken, some of these excerpts are actually excerpts from original compositions of Friends of Grace, I believe. So, and they are very interesting to try. Okay, and they even have three flat keys, so there are more advanced key signatures here. And there are challenges as well as indicated in exercises, so you can diversify how you train sight reading. So Grace was mentioning to me, after being very good at sight reading for the students, you can actually challenge your students to transpose the piece at different keys or different intervals, like maybe a second up or a second down. And I think these kind of exercises are good for the students. It trains their mind a bit, not just read as it is, and it is a skill that musicians should have, the ability to transpose. So I thought that wasn't a bad idea. Okay, that wasn't a bad idea. So you see here in the advanced level, there are 24 cards, so there's quite a lot to go around, and I think this is being constantly updated. These exercises, I think Grace can confirm on this as well. Yes, she has placed that in the comment section. Beginner levels have 20 and other levels has 30 to 40 per level, but growing. That's good to know. Okay, if you want to know how violin looks like, I'll just tap into violin. At the moment, there are exercises for beginners only, specifically the string instruments. So you will see the important notations or symbols like down bow, up bow is indicated, and even the open string symbol is also indicated. So these are all very important for the instrument. So my presentation has been like this so far, and Grace, it will be great if you can come into Zoom so that I can have everyone see you. And if anybody has questions, or if you like the session so far, please give a like. So give me a moment to invite Grace. Oops. If you have any questions about the app, that will be good as well. Okay, I'm waiting for Grace now. It will be good to see her, and she will also add on anything that I have missed out in the presentation. Alright, I'm having her in.
Hi.
Hi, Grace.
I'm waiting for Grace now. It will be good to see her, and you will also add on anything that I have missed.
Grace, I think you will need to turn down the volume of the Facebook feed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can turn on your camera as well, so that everyone can see you. Okay. So Grace, are you ready? Are you? Okay, I'm still waiting for Grace. Yay!
Sorry, it's so long.
It's okay. Okay, so what do you think of the presentation so far? I hope I did
I
well.
think it's awesome. You're doing a wonderful job of presenting it. I think you look like an expert.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think we have a question here. I'll read it out to you.
Okay.
So this question is posted by Flora, and she asked, in the listen section, will the tempo change as well?
Yes, that's a great question. It does. It changes for the play mode, which is just metronome, and it also changes exactly the same way for listen.
That is great. That is great. It should work that way, I think. Okay. Any other questions from Facebook? Well, is there anything you would like to add to my presentation? Anything that you feel I have missed out?
No, I think it was pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think that the main thing is that, with sight reading, it's an activity that often gets neglected in lessons because we have a short time, we have 30 minutes or 45 minutes, at most an hour. And a lot of times teachers don't have time to do the sight reading, so it gets dropped out. And then meantime, in the long term, this skill gets very neglected. And that's why a lot of students can play at a higher level in their repertoire because they're practicing and memorizing their repertoire, but they're not really practicing their sight reading. So their sight reading may be at 3 levels below their real playing level. And so this is just something that we encourage daily fitness, 8-10 minutes a day, and then they can level up, and they're doing that.
Would you like to explain a little bit about the reward system on the app?
Sure. So in NoteFit, the sight reading section, what happens is when they play, for 8 minutes at a time, the app knows when the app has been playing for 8 minutes. And I'll tell you guys, you teachers, this hint. The app can find this out by, that listen function. When that listen function has played through 8 or 10 screens, it knows that they're playing the app. And then after 8 minutes, they'll get a pop-up certificate with a cute sound, and it'll say, congratulations, you earned a badge. So every day that you practice, you earn 1 badge. After 5 badges in 1 week, then they get to unlock a prize, which Cher was mentioning. And the prize section will basically have some choices that they can kind of swipe through. And the little ones can get cute coloring pages, or older students may choose to unlock full download of sheet music. So I think there's something there for kind of everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Because we want to, encourage not only just the young ones to use the app, but adult learners as well. And I think it's very suitable. It's very, very suitable. Oh, we have a commenter here. Kimberly says it's true. It's a true story about students' sight reading skills. Okay. Any more questions from Facebook about the app or even sight reading? I believe we have. Okay, Flora. Okay, Flora asked, after playing, if there are missed notes, will they be highlighted so that the student can correct?
That's a good question. So in order for it to have the audio recognition, it involves a whole different set of technology. And, to be honest, even the sophisticated apps that are multi-million-dollar apps, they don't even have 100% accuracy in hearing the pitch. So hearing polyphonic was very tricky. But at the same time, I felt like, I'm just going to keep this very simple so that, we don't have these kinds of technical errors. So basically, the foundation for this is the ear training. So that's why the listen button is super valuable, because the student is forced to, the machine is not telling them if it's wrong or right. They're going to listen and also play back to inform them if it's right or wrong. Does that answer your question?
I believe so. I believe this answers Flora's question. And I also agree that there are no apps out there at the moment that has that kind of technology. I have to agree, because it's really sophisticated stuff to design the app that way, right?
Right, with multiple pitches at the same time, pitch recognition. It's still not being done 100% well. So I just, let's leave that out of it, and let the student use their own ears to learn.
And that's why the app is a tool, not a teacher.
Exactly.
That's something we have to emphasize, that
Yes.
okay, there's a question here is okay, I'm assume Atai. Okay, she's been a follower of my page for a while. So I'm guessing she's asking the price of the app. Perhaps you would
Oh,
like
okay.
to explain that?
Yeah, so on the note class side that Cher was explaining, note class is just for note recognition. The good news is that you can actually just make the purchases based on what's comfortable for you. We didn't wrap the whole thing into a subscription because that's not what everybody wants. So the note class side is your favorite part, the note selector, that's $3. That's US, right?
Yeah,
$3 US,
Yeah.
and then the Note Class Pro, which gives you all of the levels, single notes and intervals. That's $4.99, and those are one-time purchases. So once you get those, you have it forever.
That is for note selector.
That's Note Class, Note Selector, yeah, is $2.99, and then the Note Class Pro is $4.99.
So that is a lifetime license.
Yeah, you just have that as your own tool for as long as you want, not subscription. Now on the new side of it, which is the NoteFit side, because of the nature of NoteFit, we're continuously adding new exercises, we're adding new features, we're adding new instruments. That it just makes the most sense to have that as a subscription plan. But the good news is that it's there's a low introductory price for this year. So it's $19.99 and you get 1 year off of that. Or you can just choose to try it by month, and by month it's $3.49 a month. And so that's how that looks. And so $19.99 the first year, and then it's $25.99 after that.
Okay, I hope that answers our viewers' question. I think that's very clear, and it makes sense as well, especially note class, because it's a drill. It's more of a drill exercise kind of thing. So to have that for a lifetime license is worth it. It's worth it. Whereas for NoteFit, there will be constant updates. There will be new excerpts coming in. Yeah. So okay, I'm waiting to see if there's more questions from our viewers. Okay, if no,
yeah, I was going to add that I'm having some cooperation, some collaborations with some composers, such as, I don't know if some of you have heard of Dennis Alexander. He's been composing for Alfred music for like over 30 years. He's a veteran in music education. And I actually have been using his books for over 20 years myself. But anyway, that was one exciting thing, that he and I are collaborating on this. And so he's submitting some of his own pieces to be used in the app. So you'll get to preview some of his music as well. And then my friend, composer, Paula Dreyer as well. And I believe she's actually starting to do collaborations with a publisher in China too. So her books are going to be released in China as well.
I see. That's great. Alfred, definitely my Malaysian audience are very familiar with Alfred. I think a lot of us use the Alfred books. So I think that name will ring a bell. Okay. So I just stay on while I switch back to this presentation screen. But please, if there's any viewers out there still having questions, please feel free to ask Grace while she is still here in this session. Actually, I find this collaboration really amazing because literally we are across the world. I'm in Malaysia and you're in Carolina, right? If I'm
California, yeah.
California. So it's very early over that side and it's getting very late on my side. Gosh, this time zone, issues. But I wonder if you can see my share screen.
Yes.
I wonder if you could, yeah. Wait, hang on. Show, why isn't, okay, hang on. Share screen, okay. For some reason, your face is not turned up. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so here I have listed like why teachers should use, just to sum up today's sharing. So it's suitable for both students as a revision tool and for teachers as well as a lesson tool. Like I mentioned earlier, I was able to use the app for a 30-minute class. No problem at all. And it's travel friendly, especially the virtual piano part. So when your student, I'm just telling our viewers, if your student is traveling out away for piano lessons, they can continue to practice their sight reading skills with the app. And it's, of course, customizable, as mentioned earlier. And there are, okay, am I right to say that there are frequently updated sight reading exercises in NoteFit?
Yes,
Grace?
I would say that's right. We're going to be adding to the library every month.
Every month. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. And of course, the sight reading tools of NoteFit is very sophisticated. It's really good. And as well as the reward system that Grace has mentioned as well, there are music worksheets, coloring sheets, and even new pieces to play. So so if all is good with our viewers, and I think there are no more questions coming from them as well. So please, our viewers, tap that like button if you have fun learning about the app. That's really good to, encourage both Grace and I, this whole session is worth it for you, and hopefully the teachers, you will use the app as well. So I'm still monitoring. Okay, there's this one like there. Okay, so we are coming to the end of this presentation, and you will definitely want to stay tuned right to the end of it, because you don't want to miss the free giveaway that Grace has so generously offered to sponsor annual subscription to NoteFit. Is it, Grace?
Yes.
Yeah, NoteFit. So
the annual one, so 1 year.
Annual one, yes. So for those of you who have iOS device, you definitely would want to be part of this lucky draw. And check out this note recognition worksheet, which the link is found with this video. You please look for this one, sharethemusic.org/sharethemusic. You will find the link with the video. And this worksheet includes a lesson plan, and there are 5 pieces that you can work with your students. So basically this worksheet features very popular tunes. I even included one Malaysian folk song as well. I think that will be interesting for teachers to use. So what you can do with the worksheet is your students will have to fill in the missing pitch. And how would they know they got it right? They will have to listen to the MP3 that comes with the worksheet package, and it's very suitable for piano or keyboard students. And mainly this package is for pieces in treble clef and for the right hand. Yeah, for sure, right hand. So if you would like to check out this worksheet, you can visit this link and look for the TPT store logo, or you can get it for free when you join my private Facebook community here called Digital Help and Resources for Music Education. So in this private community, I will be providing monthly exclusive content, which includes this worksheet for the month of August. And it also gives you a chance to ask questions and have very productive discussions about music education and tools. All will be moderated by me, and I will give advice as well. So all the links for this, you can have a look in the video section info. Okay, probably I should share it in the comments section. So hang on a bit, because this is the same link that you will need for the giveaway. Okay, let me get to that in a bit. Okay. Oops. Okay, probably I will do it from my phone here. It's probably faster. So for those of you who are interested to get the sheet or to take part in or be a part of my private community here, you will see the link now in the comment section. This is very important because you will use this same link to access the giveaway right at the end of this video. And to keep my weekly videos sustainable, you can also support me by buying me coffee or visit my TPT store, my Sheet Music Plus profile, as well as Musicpreneur. This website is where I showcase my video lessons. So all of it is in the link that I have just shared in the comment section. And please don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram so that you will not miss these weekly live sharings. And for next week's topic, I will be inviting a very special friend of mine, Kimberly Yong. We will be talking about singing remotely, distance learning and singing. So she is an ex-colleague of mine actually, but she has an interest in choir and performing arts. So please like and follow my page so that you will get the notifications for the live video happening next Thursday on August 20th, 9 p.m. by the way. And if you have any suggestions that you would like to leave in the comment section about my videos or that you want me to feature as a topic, please feel free to comment so that I know what you would like to listen or what you like to hear or any particular advice that you would like. And now the NoteQuest giveaway, the very, very exciting part. So I am going to activate the Google Form link right now so that you can access it. I believe it's accessible right now. So when you click on the link in the comment section, it should be live and you can take part in the lucky draw so that you can stand a chance to get an annual subscription to NoteFit of NoteQuest. And thanks to Grace, this is possible. So I hope that everyone managed to get it out there, the link. So please feel...
Do you want to also let us know how long it will be live till?
Okay, this link will be live until 13, until midnight of 14, I think. So okay. I will close the form on 14 as I will announce the results as well on the 14. So you will be informed through my Facebook page, through my Instagram page, and through email as well. So make sure you key in your email correctly, key in your Facebook name correctly so that I can contact you. Okay, for those who are watching, it's very important that you know this. So I think that is all for today's sharing, and I hope that our viewers appreciate this sharing about sight reading as well. So thank you very much, Grace. I hope to work with you again, and I look forward to typing up a really nice review for you on the App Store. I think you deserve it.
That would be amazing. Thank you, and let me just add, thank you so much, Sherilyn. You've been so so great to kind of work with, and as a music educator, I can tell that you're very passionate about this, and you're really passionate about not just music education, but making it a fun and valuable experience for, these are next generation musicians of tomorrow. And so I think that you really believe in these values, and it shows through.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And I hope this inspires, other music educators as well, the new and upcoming ones. So, yeah, I think that's all for tonight, today for you. Okay, so talk to you soon. I will definitely chat again soon because I'm going to help you out more on your app.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
Cher.
Okay, thank you very much again, Grace. You're very welcome as well. Okay,
Thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, and thank you for those who joined. Thank you very much. And Kimberly says here, there's a comment here. Kimberly says she look forward to having the Android version of the app as well. So definitely, I think a lot of us in Asia are looking forward to having the Android version. So please tell your iOS friends to subscribe to the app so that Grace will, get the Android version developed. I think that's what we want. Available on all the platforms.
I definitely see the Android version as a possibility. And exactly what you're saying. The more support we can get to fund this one, then we'll be able to launch an Android version for everyone.
Yeah. So please support our, rare. So at least for me, it is rare. An independent app developer, and what more, a female app developer who has background in music education. So all the more we should support Grace and NoteQuest. All right. So I will see you soon, Grace, and I'll see everyone soon. Whoever's watching, you are most welcome. Whoever's watching. So please don't forget to take part in the giveaway. And yeah, the link is in the comments section. So please go ahead. All right. So see you, Grace. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good morning and have a good day.
Thanks.
All right. I'll end it here.